in a lot more content and vlogged our daily life much more, and I just don't think that would have been the best choice for me. So now looking back, I am happy that I waited, because now as a YouTuber, if you want to call me whatever you want to say I am, I do have my own channel. I do love it here, but I'm very what's the word? I think about what I put out a lot, and I'm definitely not perfect, but I do not share a lot of my life, and that's not it's not because I want to put out a certain image or because whatever it is. It's not for any, I guess, reason besides I see the negative things that have happened to YouTubers, and I see what has happened to family vloggers and family vloggers' children, and I don't want that. I don't want that to be me. And to me, YouTube is just a fun place where I upload every now and then. I show you guys what I want to show you. I have conversations with you. I connect with you. I want to have a community where we can talk, but I never want to take it to a bad place, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So for Cam and Fam's video, for example, she spoke a lot about the downsides of family vlogging and how she felt like she had to put on this fake life almost, where they were going out just to do things, just to vlog it. They would go out to fun places just to vlog it. They were filming their kids when they got sick and when they got hurt, and all these videos that I feel like people think that people want, or maybe people do want it, because obviously those videos get views, and the more drama and the more crazy title you have, the more views you get. But I think that is a very slippery slope, especially when this is your real life. These are YouTubers, these are normal people, these are not celebrities, right? And I think what we're seeing here is normal people with YouTube and other social media, TikTok, everything, are turning into celebrities. These are the new celebrities, right? But it gets to be a slippery slope when you start mixing in your normal life and you feel like you have to turn it into something it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like YouTube back in the day was just people filming their normal lives, like literally just filming their dirty kitchens and them sitting down on their bathroom floor, or them taking their kid to the grocery store, to the park, just having fun. That's what it was. It wasn't a production, it wasn't set up, it wasn't fake, it wasn't a storyline, you know what I mean? So I feel like we're kind of getting back to that day and age where people don't want to see the stage stuff. They don't want to see the cookie cutter, like everyone looks the same, everyone has the same house, everyone does the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was really interesting to listen to Cam and Fam's video and to hear from the perspective of someone who was and still is a very large YouTuber in the family vlogging space, and hear their perspective. And honestly, it just reaffirms to me what I'm doing right now on my YouTube channel. I am not and never will be, and I know you should never say never, but I never will be. I will say this because I just never will. I'll never allow it to get to this point. But for me, I will never fake a video. I'm never going to take my kids somewhere or go do something just for a vlog. And this is why it's not my business, guys. This channel will never be like a business for me. It's never going to be a thing. Right now I do make money off of this channel, but it is very minimum. Like I'm talking like $300 a year, like very small, very small. And yeah, if one day it could be something a little bit bigger where I could rely on this for a little bit more of an income for our family, that would be great. Of course, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so anytime you can make a little bit of an income and help provide for your family is great. But I will never have this be my full-time income. I will never have my husband quit his job for us to vlog on YouTube. I will never do daily videos. I will never put all my like I just can't imagine the pressure of feeling like you have to make content every single day and you have to go all these crazy places and do all these crazy things. And especially like for me, where it kind of draws the line and where it makes me feel sad is like when it comes to the kids. I will never film my kids when they're sick. I will never film my kids when they're hurt. If we're taking them to a hospital, if they like you see all these videos with like security cameras of these kids getting hurt and stuff, and it's horrible. It's really horrible. And like I said, I know I'm not perfect, and I'm never claiming that I ever will be perfect. But to me, it just makes me sad. Like these kids that have every aspect of their life filmed, like going through puberty and like, you know, getting your period and like talking about boys and like all these things that I'm like, ugh, like, oh my God, I just can't imagine. Because I think back when I was a preteen or a teenager, and I'm like, my God, if my mom filmed that and put it on the internet, on social media, I would be mortified. I would be mortified. I remember my mom like telling my family members some things, right? And even that was mortifying. And those were like my aunts and my grandma, and that was like too much for me. So I can't imagine putting that out there on social media and like constantly having a camera in your face every single day, 24/7. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are. I feel like as a consumer of YouTube myself, I am tired of seeing the fabricated stuff. I don't watch family vloggers anymore. All of the channels I watch now are either true crime because, you know, mental health stuff, like stuff from therapists, Aphrodite, the pop culture psychic, love him. And I also watch mom channels, like literally just the same kind of situation as me, where it's filmed from the mom's point of view and it's moms making videos.